Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel if you're new. This is potentially a reading vlog for the 10 before the end. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. It's the 10 books I want to read before the end of the year. I say potentially because I didn't even introduce myself. I'm Brie, aka The Bookshare, here on YouTube, if you wanted to know. I say potentially because I have a spinner wheel. I have an October TBR, it's very loose. But I have a spinner wheel and it has the 10 before the end, and it also has my October TBR on it. So depending on what we get is what I'll be reading. So that's what this vlog is. So let's find out what I'm reading. Alrighty, so here's my little spinner wheel. And let's figure out what this is saying that I should read. Ooh. So this is one of my 10 before the end. This is a library book, so this actually worked out great for me. So let me go get it. Okay, I'm over here at my little bookshelf. This has my 10 before the end. I'm gonna grab Butterfly Garden. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I'm a little nervous about this one. Just in the fact of writing style, I don't know what it's gonna be like. Also, hi Vaughn, if you're watching this, I really need a new tripod for Christmas. Thank you. Okay. But it is short, so we'll read it. So this is The Butterfly Garden by Hutchinson. It says, beauty has never looked so terrifying. Near an isolated mansion lies a beautiful garden. In this garden grow luscious flowers, shady trees, and a collection of precious hello lily butterflies, young women who have been kidnapped. Oh, that's not funny. Collection of precious butterflies, young women who have been kidnapped and intricately tattooed to resemble their namesakes. Overseeing it all is the gardener, a brutal, twisted man obsessed with capturing and preserving his lovely specimens. When the garden is discovered, a survivor is brought in for questioning. FBI agents Victor Hanoverian and Brandon Edison by Lily are tasked with piecing together one of the most stomach-churning cases of their careers, but the girl known only as Maya proves to be a puzzle herself. As their story twists and turns, slowly shedding light on life in the butterfly garden, Maya reveals old grudges, new saviors, and horrific tales of a man who'd go to any length to hold beauty captive. But the more she shares, the more the agents have to wonder what she's still hiding. So it's gonna be dark.
Let's be honest, French math is the worst. Hi Brie, how are you? Not as cute as trickery. Oh, they're cute.
Hi, okay, update. Also, I was laying on my face, so like that's why I was literally like laying like this. That's why my face is red. But okay, update. The Butterfly Garden. I am 11% in. I found out that it is on Kindle Unlimited, so I think I am just gonna, for tonight, read it on Kindle Unlimited. This story is very unique. So basically we're following this girl. I don't even know her name. We don't know her name yet. And she spent time at this garden. They call it the garden. Basically, this man that kidnapped girls tattooed a butterfly or wings or something on them and then kept them in his garden and called them the butterflies and like gave them names and stuff. But it seems like the premise of the story thus far is just following this one girl who he named Maya. That's not her real name. She had another name. This lady has like a million names. But we don't know what her real name is. And yeah, so it feels like silly updating you with that, but like basically that's what we know so far. We know a little bit of Maya's backstory. She was a waitress in a big city. lived kind of the rough life in a hostel and then moved in with some of her coworkers at the restaurant and was seen at the mall or some clothing store, went to go change, never came back. So it's kind of following like two timelines of Maya's story. One where she is being interviewed by the FBI after everything happened, and the other while everything was happening. So that's good for tempo and pace. I feel like it keeps the pace up pretty high because it's constantly going back and forth. However, there's no chapters in this book. There's no chapters. I think there's just parts. Part 1, Part 2, and Part 3. So for my type A brain, that's a little difficult because I like to end my reading on a chapter. Like, I like to finish a chapter before I close the book, so that's interesting. But I will say it's pretty easy to pick back up on, and I am enjoying it so far. I really don't think I can give you anything more than that right now, just because I have no idea what the book is going to be about. Like, I have no idea what I'm going to rate it. I have no idea where we're going. It's giving more of like thriller. It's kind of giving, I want to say like thriller crime novel type vibes. But yeah, so far so good. But I'll keep you updated. I think that's probably all I'm gonna watch tonight, read tonight, because I'm watching the Eras Tour live to see if Taylor announces anything, and also to see what the surprise songs are gonna be. So yeah, rocking out on a Friday night. I'm not even complaining. I had steak burritos for dinner, homemade steak burritos, and I got a free crumble cookie with my rewards that I was supposed to split and like have a little bit of, but I ate the whole thing, so, which is like so bad for you, but honestly it's really good. My stomach kind of hurts now, but I would say you live and you learn, but I've lived and I have not learned yet. So anyways, yeah, I guess I'll update more tomorrow. But how cool is it that it's on Kindle Unlimited? The audio is also on Kindle Unlimited as well. So if this goes well and you're interested in reading it, it's on KU. That's so much easier to say than Kindle Unlimited. Yeah. Okay. Bye. Hey guys, I am currently at my son's baseball practice, but I decided to stay in the car because it's a beautiful morning. Normally I like go walk around and stuff, but I am still reading The Butterfly Garden, and I just wanted to do a little update. So I am really enjoying this book. Like, I really am liking the character aspect of it. Like, it's a thriller book so far. It might end up being a horror book. I haven't looked up the genre of this book, but how it's reading is definitely a thriller type of book. But it's also like a character study in like a way of this one. There's a plane. I don't know if you can see that. There's a plane. This one character, the main character, it's just really interesting. I like the writing a lot. I'm 15% in, so yeah, so far so good. Just wanted to update you guys. I feel like I don't do enough updates. So look how pretty it is. It's so pretty. Okay, that's all. Everyone, it's me reporting to you from my bedroom yet again. Ask me if I've done anything today. No, I haven't. Okay, so look at my dog. She's so cute. Why are you so cute? Look at my husband. Look at my dog. She's so cute. I'm just kidding, babe. I love you. Ooh, karma. So I was reading. I got to 29%. And I want to say, disclaimer with this book. I don't know if this vlog has made this book seem cutesy and fun, but it's not. It's actually very serious. And it's kind of just, it's very disturbing. They don't go into like graphic detail about stuff. It's very like you know what's happening at this garden place, but they don't like go into, well, okay, I take it back. Actually, there was one scene where they went into some details, but I'm really enjoying it. I really am. I think if you like true crime and you have a messed up brain, that you'd probably like this book too. So yeah. Is that offensive? I also obviously have a messed up brain because I like this. I don't like what's happening in the book, but I'm liking the book. I'm gonna stop now. Do you want to say something? Because you're very prominent in the camera today. You really want attention. You want a lot of attention, don't you? Look at her little tail wagging. Oh my goodness, you're so cute. But yeah, that's the update. I'm gonna keep reading. Look at this. I'm sorry if you're not here for the puppy content, but like, look at how, Lily, look at how cute you are. Oh, I love you. I love you so much. Anyways, what are you doing? What are you doing? Hello. Hello. What are you doing? You want your belly rubs? Are you smiling? Look at your little smile. You're so happy. You're so happy. I love you. You're so cute, girl. You're so cute, girl. You sure are. You're the cutest, prettiest girl in the whole world. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just love my dog. She's so cute. Say hello, Daddy. Do you want to give me attention too? Hello. Yeah, she's in heaven. Oh, she's beautiful baby girl. Can you believe this is our daughter? Hello. Can you believe this is our daughter? She's so beautiful. You're so beautiful and special and kind and perfect. Alrighty guys, I am here to update you. It is a couple days later. I finished the butterfly garden and I needed a couple days to think about my thoughts. I immediately finished it and gave it 5 stars, so I absolutely adored that book. I think it's definitely a book that I will think about for probably the rest of my life. And I really think it was such a well-written type of book. So I do highly recommend it. However, it is really dark and there are parts of it that are just like gut-wrenching and hard to read. And you just feel so much like for these characters. But I think like overall it really like it was very much like just kind of like it was an interview book of what happened like it was going back and forth. I cannot speak my mind right now. Going back and forth between present timeline where the main butterfly, Inara, or Maya, was doing her interview telling the FBI about like everything that happened at the garden versus actually like what happened at the garden. And I think that the author did an incredible job at really flowing well between the two timelines. There were no chapters, they were just kind of like segments, I guess is what you would call it. So that was like keeping it really quick paced, and it was, I don't know, I really enjoyed that aspect. I also really enjoyed just learning about all the girls that were there. The ending of the book, you find out who one of the characters is. I'm trying not to spoil anything. So throughout the book, you know, there's this lore of this girl, this butterfly. And at the end of the book, you find out who that girl is. And it's such a full circle moment. It's crazy. Anyways, I really, really enjoyed this book. I highly recommend it to anyone who might be interested in it. Also, if you're into like Criminal Minds type of TV shows, Law and Order. I think I've seen one episode of Law and Order. Criminal Minds especially was what I was thinking of. I think you would really enjoy this book. Just please keep in mind, like, it is kind of dark, but Criminal Minds is kind of dark too sometimes. So overall, 10 out of 10 would recommend. I'm gonna try my hardest to get Vanessa to read this book because she is a psychologist, and I would love to hear it from that point of view. I also, Jenny, if you're watching this, would love to hear your point of view on this book. If you guys feel like you can handle it. Obviously, I don't want to force you to read something terrible, but yeah, it was fascinating. So it is on Kindle Unlimited if you're interested in reading it. I got mine through the library, and then I realized it was on Kindle Unlimited, and on Kindle Unlimited it comes with the audio. I did not use the audio. I tried the audio, but I had already read most of it in like my head voice, and so I just quit the audio and continued reading it on my Kindle. And I did not want to put it down. I really enjoyed it. I stayed up super late reading it. It was just so good. It was hard to put down because the story just flowed so well. It didn't feel like there was a point where I wanted to put it down because things just kept happening and I kept wanting to know more and more and more. But that is that with that book. I definitely will be purchasing my own copy of it because, like I said, I think it's one of those books that's going to stay with me forever. I will never be getting a butterfly tattoo, to say the least. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I really, really enjoyed it. And I did see that the author wrote more books. I think they're standalone series. Like, it's a standalone series because it follows the same detectives, but it's, I think, different stories. But I will definitely be reading those because I loved how she wrote. I loved how the story like flowed together. It was incredible. It was 10 out of 10, amazing, incredible. So that was my review on the Butterfly Garden. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know if you read this book. No spoilers, please, in the comments, what your thoughts were. And if you've read any other Hutchinson books. I think it's Hutchinson. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys!